Hi Corey, my name is Brandon from BrickiPhi SEO. I just wanted to take a moment to send a quick video over to you. My goal is to basically add as much value to you as I can in a pretty short, concise amount of time. What I do is I basically help businesses understand what they need to do to rank higher on Google so that they can take advantage of all of the searches that are coming in their area for their industry. So I want to go over a couple of things that essentially will help you to tap into the hundreds, even over 1,000 searches for fencing, people that are looking for fencing companies in Norman. And so I'll go over those numbers in just a moment, but essentially what I did first is I go in and I look up Norman, Oklahoma fence companies, and it shows you kind of the top three. And so when we look at the top three, you can see right here, this is what people are, when they type in Norman, Oklahoma Fence Company, this is what they're going to see first. So just statistically speaking, they're more likely to click on these than they are to click more businesses and scroll through the pages to find other competitors. And so what I want to do is basically show you how you can, what changes you can make or what you can implement to be able to get up into this top three spots. So right now, Morrison Fence Doctor is sitting on page 3. And so there's definitely some things that we can do. I like that you have some photos in here. If you increase the photo content and then save them as keywords, which I'll go over in a second, then that could help. But if you optimize and build out the Google My Business page, then that helps with ranking. But one of the details that it wants is to have a website. And so now I want to kind of transition and talk about what it would take on a website and what kind of information you would want to have to help not just have a website, but be ranking and climbing the charts of Google. And so obviously when you have a website, it has to look sleek and look appealing for when customers are clicking on it so that they'll want to stick around and ultimately call you. But Google is not as concerned with the design. They're more concerned with some other elements, and that plays into where you're ranking. And so what I do is I help people make sure they have a good website, but also a website that's ranking, because it doesn't do any good to have a website if no one sees it. So that's what I want to cover real quick here. So there's basically 3 things that Google looks at. Keywords and content is the first, and then citations, and then backlinks. And so just to go over a few of those things real quick, let's look at the keywords. So when you have a website, Google would like to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. And within the content, they want to see the different keywords. So here's some of the keywords that I found in your area. And this is really mind-blowing, and I think it's going to be really amazing to you as well, considering fencing is your industry. So you can see Norman, Oklahoma Fence Company gets 400 searches every month. And then there's like all these different variations. So Fence Company Norman gets another 150. And then there's like some extra details like Norman, Oklahoma Fence Company chain link fencing. So if you did that, then that's another 450 searches per month. Or if you do privacy fencing, that's another 300 searches per month. Or just fencing in general, and fence and fencing in general is another 100. So if you just kind of do the math right there, let's see, that's over 1,600 searches for fencing companies in Norman, Oklahoma. And so what I want to do is help you take advantage of that many searches so that you can increase the amount of customers that are calling you, increase your business, and ultimately that increase the amount of money that's coming into your pocketbook, right? And so if we add these keywords and keep those in mind when you're building a website and work those keywords into the content of your website, then and saving these keywords in the back end of the photos that you're adding and stuff like that, then Google is seeing that. So Google kind of, their algorithms and computers and robots and whatnot are scanning your website when it's built. And when they scan it, they'll see these keywords and go, oh, look, this company takes care of that. We need to get them ranked higher on Google. So after keywords is citations. Citations is basically your business name, address, phone number, etc., as it appears on Google. And so the more places that your business is listed, the more legitimate and trustworthy your business will seem in Google's eyes. And so I plugged in a couple of different companies just to kind of get an idea on the citation count, you're sitting here with 8 citations, which is pretty good, but you can see like the highest one that in the research that I found was 19. So if you ramped up your citation count by adding your business information to a lot of online directories, maybe to 30, 40 citations, then you would definitely be outperforming these companies when it comes to citations. And then the last thing is backlinks. Backlinks is essentially when someone clicks on your website and or clicks on a website that has your link in it and it redirects them to your site. That's what a backlink is. And so if we look at the number 2 company in Google Maps right now, they have 26 backlinks. So if you wanted to have a website that not only looked good, but was optimized to rank in the top 3, then we would want to make sure that we're putting in the backlinks there as well. And we would add backlinks incrementally over time until you're surpassing the 26 and even beyond that, so that you can climb into that top spot. So that's essentially what I do. Is I help people build websites, but also with a focus on search engine optimization, so that you're not paying a bunch of money for a site that no one sees. I want you to be in the top ranking spots so that you're able to capitalize on the over 1,600 searches that are happening every month for various fencing needs and repairs and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope this video adds some value to you. I'd love to just talk to you more, get to know you, and then go from there and see what kind of value I can add to y'all's business as y'all continue to build. Have a blessed day.